Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is your captain speaking. We have reached our cruising altitude of 100,000 feet on today's flight from Los Angeles to San Francisco. Our flight attendants will be around very shortly to hand out today's meal, which is a breaded chicken with a side of vegetables and mashed potatoes. We know that you have a choice when flying, and we very much appreciate you choosing to fly with us today. So please sit back, relax, and enjoy your flight. Thank you. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We hope that you are enjoying the current flight. If you did have the chicken, would you mind please pressing the call button and letting a flight attendant know? Thank you. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I do realize that there are some complaints on board of scent coming from the lavatories. We currently have some passengers that are experiencing sickness. However, we want you to know that we are safe and we should be landing in San Francisco in about 25 minutes. Thank you. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is once again your captain speaking. Are there any doctors on board? No reason specifically. We were just wondering. We had ground control going over the records to see if there were any doctors on board, and then we realized that when you buy an airplane ticket, you don't put your occupation down. So I don't know what they were looking for. Maybe they were trying to see if somebody's name started with doctor instead of Mr. or Miss. But what if they were just a doctor of anthropology? You know what I mean? That's not going to help us. You might be able to help us identify a dead body. Although, I probably should not be saying the word dead body when we are on an airplane. That puts people on edge, and we want people to be relaxed. So please sit back and relax and enjoy the flight. Unless you are a doctor, then please call over a flight attendant now. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. So apparently the breaded chicken was flash fried, and so the outside breading was crispy, but the inside was raw and jelly-like. Some of you were complaining that the chicken was see-through and translucent, but a lot of our flight attendants were just very passive-aggressive with you because they have just been going through a lot. They have to deal with a lot of moody passengers, trying to bring on 3 carry-ons instead of 1. And so it was kind of a very much like writing you off situation. But in hindsight, we probably should have listened to you. So people are vomiting blood and having explosive diarrhea all over the place. I'm told that this chicken was also infected somehow with a tropical tapeworm. So, between you and me, I'm going to see if we can get you some free drink vouchers. I don't know if it's going to happen or not, but let me see what I can do. Okay? Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. We understand that the lavatories are now backing up into the aisles. However, we would please like to ask you to remain in your seats, in the seats that you purchased. I understand those of you who are around the lavatories are now experiencing damp feet. However, we cannot have you moving to other parts of the plane because it does put those people's safety at risk. And we value your safety above all. And we know that you have a choice when flying with airlines, and we very much do appreciate your business with us today. So please, if you could all kindly return to the seats that you purchased, thank you very much. And we should be landing in San Francisco very soon. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is your captain speaking. So, unfortunately, there are no open gates at SFO. So, we are unfortunately going to have to land slightly further away from our destination. So we are actually going to be landing at LAX. Yes, that is the airport that we took off from. However, I'm being told that it is simply a quick 6-hour car rental commute through the desert on Interstate 5 to get to your destination. And because we are so grateful for your business, we are going to be handing out 5% off coupons that can be redeemable through any of the car rental services. However, to activate that discount, you need to make 2 or more purchases. Also, unfortunately, it's going to be a no on the drink voucher. But this is actually for your own benefit, because if you are having explosive diarrhea and intense vomiting, do you really want to drink alcohol? You know what I mean? You're already super dehydrated. Is that really the best thing for you to do? Is to dehydrate yourself more? So we care about your health. We care about your safety. And we care about the safety of your health as well. So, we are going to be landing at LAX. And one last thing. So your luggage is going to be on carousel. Is it A or B? You know what? Full transparency. I'm not exactly sure which carousel it's going to be. It's either going to be carousel A or B. I'm not sure, but I'm going to find that out for you as quickly as possible. However, I do want to mention, though, that your luggage did go to San Francisco. So we are going to be landing in Los Angeles, but your luggage did go to your final destination in San Francisco. So after you get your car rental, you will be able to pick up that luggage after your 6-hour transfer. And just a heads up, by that time, it probably will be taken off of the conveyor belt and put in the lost and found, because they only stay on for about 20 minutes. So please just keep that in mind as you make your way off the plane, to just, not waste time and to just get there as quickly as possible. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, we are beginning our final descent into Los Angeles from Los Angeles, and I'm being told there's going to be some bad turbulence. Like, it's bad. I've never been nervous flying a plane in my entire life, and I am scared. Mostly because I've never landed on my own before, because my first mate actually is unconscious. He did have the chicken as well. I did not have the chicken. I've just been eating a lot of chicken lately, you know what I mean? And I just wasn't vibing with it. I was just kind of eating candy, and I was just hopped up on sugar. So I'm feeling really energized, which is good, but I also just am a little nervous. So please make your way to your seats. If you did recline your seats during today's flight, please return them to their upright position and stow any non-handheld electronic devices. And please put your seatbelt on. You know what I mean? I don't want to be that captain, but we do, in fact, need you to have your seatbelts fastened. So thank you, and we will be landing shortly. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. We are descending into Los Angeles, and I just wanted to say once again, we know that you have a choice when flying, and we just want to thank you for flying with us today. And we thank you for your business, and we hope you have a wonderful time at your final destination here in San Francisco, California.